So we're gonna get into the next game. It's gonna be dsaqwe against Djem5.
Yeah, and it's finally on Fighting Spirit. I think that's pretty odd that we casted already. It's like 3 or 4 games, and we haven't casted a single game on Fighting Spirit.
Yeah, I was really enjoying that actually. But here we go. We've got a match that we should know a lot about, a PvP on Fighting Spirit.
Yeah, and we have now dsaqwe spawning on the top right base as the purple Protoss, and we have Djem5 spawning as the yellow Protoss at the bottom left. And we see a Russian Protoss for the Croatian hero Protoss, dsaqwe, both really strong players, so I expect a really good PvP.
Yeah, so basically, the question is anyone going to be a man? Is anyone going to go for the 12 next?
Yeah. We're about to see that.
Yes, Djem5 is gonna do it. Djem5
I think Djem5 is going actually for the proxy gate in the middle. I think Djem5 is going to proxy 2 gates in the middle.
Well, I mean that's the second most manly option, so I guess that's okay.
Yeah, and I think the prop timing is a little bit off, but it's decent enough. He's going to build the pylon at the center. Kind of at the bottom next to the minerals, and he's going to build 2 gateways, I suppose, at 9 supply. That's his only option going for this build. I don't encourage proxy 1 gate PvP because it's just not good.
Yeah, shouldn't you want to build your pylon at like 9 supply instead of 8 because you're not going to build any probes afterwards anyway, or is it important to get the first gateway down quicker?
I think you build it normally at 7-8 supply. Then when the pylon finishes, you have just enough minerals to build the first gateway immediately.
Oh, but it's going to go for 9-10 here, looks of it. So slightly more.
Oh yeah, that's a little bit more economical. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to see now the second gateway, and dsaqwe has actually 0 idea what's going on. And he's making the gas, and he just sends now his probe. I think
he's going to scout it. He's going to scout the proxy gate, so he's going to be able to.
Yeah, he's going for the cross scout smartly enough, and he's going to see the proxy gate. So really smart move by dsaqwe.
Yeah. Is he going to pull off gas? Why is he not pulling off gas? He should really pull off gas and get a second gateway.
Yeah, we see the cancel on the core, and he's pulling now the probes off gas, and I think now he just.
I think he needs to cancel that probe. Okay, good. Cancel that probe.
Yeah, he needs the second pylon too. Some players opt to cut off the gas, cancel the core, and just go for results from 1 gate and cover the ramp, because sometimes the timing of the results from 2 gate is not, even proxy is not on time, and even if you make the second gateway, the second Z that you're hoping for to be as fast as possible is not going to be there yet. So, but we see that dsaqwe is making the second gateway anyway. So he's a bit too overcautious, and he's going to possibly drop his ramp soon. The first dart from Djem5 manages to sneak in the base of dsaqwe, and he's now going to try to snipe off some probes probably, or just or he's going to back off.
Yeah, it's just going to wait for the second zealot, and then it's going to go overpowered. And yeah. But I think Djem5 is actually in a very tough position right now. He's got 2 proxy gates. He didn't really get an advantage with him. His gas is late. He seems to be behind in every way right now.
Yeah, and dsaqwe is really on top of things, and it's a pretty kind of an all-in build from Djem5. I don't think he'll be able to transition well from this. So he banks on the fact that he can possibly make a good engagement with Zeds and win that, and then win the game. So we shall see how the micro battle goes. He has actually with this.
Okay, here we go. Zeds trying to engage here, but he gets his bad engagement. He's going to have to back off, and Djem5 is in a world of hurt right now. So.
Yeah, and the shorter supply route to dsaqwe is really helping right now, because Djem5 sets are a little bit slower to get there, and dsaqwe with good micro manages to pick up on that, and he's going to block his rounds now. So I think that's a fail attack.
Yeah. So how should Djem5 try to transition from this, if he can?
I think he should, and he's scouting right now, the proxy gateway of dsaqwe in his base.
Wow, that's
baller, I like it.
Yeah.
dsaqwe is like, you're gonna proxy me, bitch. I'm gonna proxy you. I'm sorry for the swear word, but
no
yeah.
problem.
And we see that Djem5 is just transitioning into a gas.
Yeah.
And person, but he's going to have to deal with the gateway in his base.
Yeah,
he has to pull some zealots back.
Yeah, he's rallying the next zealots to his main base. But yeah, he should be able to deal with that just fine, I think. I think dsaqwe should try to build a shield battery at the top of his ramp and then just try to move out. Or he can wait for the dragoons, but that would be the boring option.
Yeah, but I think Djem5 underestimated that gateway in his main, because right now dsaqwe is going to get possibly 1 or 2 Zs in his main and really harass him. And now Djem5 realized that and he pulls some pros to kill this. But I think that's the Z is going to come out in time.
Oh wow!
And
real Wallace, please.
Yeah, and I actually just tapped and my screen froze, so that's kind of bad.
Yeah, I see you dropping right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry about this. I think I'll have to restart. I'm going to move for 2 because the internet is really bad here. So you have to go solo without me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
But you'll be back for the next game.
Yeah, I'm going to be back for the next game. I'm sorry to all the guys watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Okay, I'm going to restart now.
Alright, I'll talk to you once you're back.
Okay,
So, just waiting for Wallace to drop, finally. There we go. So, it's just going to be me for now. And the Zealot will pop out. And so we have to get a probe. And yeah, with all this lost mining time, I actually think the proxy gateway is already worth it. Just losing so much mining time right now. We're also going to head back now. And the wait is for... Hold on, let me hang up. Otherwise it's going to keep doing that volume thing. Wait. Okay, there we go. We're back. So dragoons are coming out now. Gateway has been demolished. Gonna send the zealots to kill the rest. And I think the question is, what's Djem5 gonna do right now? Okay, he's gonna build cannons here. He's gonna try to go for a hard contain, but the first 2 dragoons are already out. So I'm not sure he's gonna be able to hold on for much longer. He's gonna need to buy some time. Trying to micro zealots here, moving back the weakened ones, but the question is how much is dsaqwe going to hurry here? He's going to keep this zealot wall. Dragoons moving down, and I think he should see the cannon right now, so I figure he should realize that he has a lack of time. But not really taking too much of a hurry yet. The cannon's going to be able to complete here. Both of them, and dsaqwe is going to be delayed that much more. Realizing he can't break it right now, he's going to build a robotics facility here and transition into either a shuttle to ferry his units to the low ground here, or he's going to make a reaver and just move it down. He's probably going to go for a reaver. Seems like the most likely option. So Djem5 trying to harden his contain as he goes for a nexus behind it. And Djem5's entire game plan right now is just to delay the dsaqwe as much as possible while he builds up a superior economy and eventually out macro his opponent. And the dsaqwe to break Djem5 early enough that doesn't happen. Probe coming out here to scout for any kind of shuttles moving out on both ends. Very much looking out for that. And I really think that's a good plan. I think that's a good idea. You want to know if your opponent's trying to drop you. But he's not building a shuttle. He's just going to go straight for the reaver walk. In the meantime, the dsaqwe doesn't give up on proxy gates. He's just going to keep proxy gating. Because his opponent proxy 2 gates, I mean, he should at least be allowed to proxy 2 himself. It's only fair. 4 is not upgrading anything. It's going up to 300 gas. I would like to see a robotics facility drop down for Djem5 as well, getting his own reavers. Which would help a lot with the defense of the upcoming all-in from the dsaqwe. At least I presume he's transitioning to an all-in from here. I don't think going into a macro game at this point, with your opponent already up to 2 base for a long time, long before your Nexus even starts, is a very good option here. So Reaver's going to complete in a second. He's going to build an observer in between before going into a shuttle, trying to be as safe as possible. Reaver's going to move down here. Going to take a shot at the Zealot's Owl. Please don't do that again. And the Reaver is going to be done. But he does do it again, so the Zealot's very unhappy about the whole situation. Reaver's trying to get a shot off on the cannons. dsaqwe needs Reaver range. So, yeah, Reaver's being a little bit silly. They do this sometimes with the high to low ground stuff. And wow. I always knew Portal's AI was dumb, but this is a new level of dumb. Meanwhile, another proxy gate tries to do some damage. Both are stacking up, trying to kill the Zealot, and looks like he's going to be able to take it out without too many losses. He gets one probe, gets another probe. Gonna get not a third one, and Brugun's gonna scout it. He's gonna scout the proxy gate. More Zealots are being warped in. He's gonna kill the probe here. Finally gets the annoying probe that's been a thorn in Djem5's eye ever since the beginning. And shuttle is out. It's gonna drop some goons here to try and ferry himself into low ground, which seems like a sensible second option to do. Reaver's going to drop down there as well. The Zealots are trying to intercept, but they're not going to be able to defend against the Reaver. Like the goon's coming now. If the goons take out the shuttle, he might be in a lot of trouble. I don't think the goons are going to be able to. Are they going to be able to get it? No! You don't get the shuttle. But they will get the Reaver. And that is a big blow to dsaqwe. He's still contained right now. But he's going to move down the ramp. The Zealots are not blocking the ramp right now, which is very good for dsaqwe. He's going to be able to move down. The Zealots are attacking all the other Zealots, but the 3 cannons are doing so much DPS right now. The goons need to come down, and they're going to target down the cannons right away. And it looks like dsaqwe might finally be able to break down out of his containment, but is it too late? dsaqwe's macro is not optimal right now. He's only got 2 gates. And he's got a lot of minerals right now. It's going to be able to make an expansion, but I really would like dsaqwe to counterattack right now. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He might throw down an expansion in the back as well as a safeguard. He's going to want to kill these gateways in the middle. Really hamper Djem5's production here. Alright, it's going to be able to deny Djem5's goons. Or deny the gateways from producing anymore. Looks like Djem5 is trying to defend a little bit, but once a Reaver comes out, you really don't want to defend in front of a wall. And the gateways will fall. Meantime, 2 more gateways. 4, 5 more gateways being added for Djem5, really ramping up his production for the upcoming few minutes. Like dsaqwe is actually not going to push to try and win right now. He's actually going to back off and go into a macro game from here. I really would like him to try and push in. He's got 3 Reavers and a shuttle, whereas his opponent has only goons. So yeah, I would have liked to see dsaqwe try and end this game early. Next is going to complete now, and 2 more gates, as well as the Citadel and the Forge coming out, so dsaqwe is really transitioning into a longer game here. Looks like Djem5 is going to the 3rd base. So what we usually see from in PvP in later stages of the game is... Oh, hold on, Reaver drop here. Is he gonna get it? Oh my god! It could be such a good shot, and he gets a bunch of pro... and even more! And that was really what he needed there. 12 kills on the probes, and that was a very big win and very necessary win for dsaqwe right there. So a few more goons moving out here. Gonna go and try and get a contain off on dsaqwe, but I'm not sure it's gonna be all that effective with these Reavers out. The Reavers just make it so difficult for Djem5 to push in, and no tech is coming out yet for Djem5. I don't see any Citadel yet. Oh wait, there's Citadel. Sorry, I'm blind. Goons Templars are moving to the middle of the map here. A few more goons here. As a Reaver. And dsaqwe tries to take a third base, but it's thwarted by the soft container from Djem5 here. Templar crisis is completing. dsaqwe is going to be able to get some High Templars out, Dark Templars out, whatever he desires. Dark Templars would actually do really well because I don't think Djem5 even has a robotics facility on the map yet. So yeah, Djem5 is just trying to keep dsaqwe on 2 base. Probably going to take his own 3rd base shortly. I think I would miss the Reaver drop, but I don't think it did any damage. Oh, he's going to start the Reaver! And that's a big snipe for Djem5. dsaqwe not paying attention for a second, loses his Reaver as a consequence. Shell's going to fly back. He should be able to take out that pylon if he so desires. Though it's a bit risky because the Dragoons could come back and defend, but if he does that, then dsaqwe could move out to the middle. And DT's coming out. Yeah, he's not going to attack a goon, that's very smart. To try and deny the third base building for Djem5. Or if he somehow gets past these 2 cannons. Oh, never mind, there are cannons there too. So, never mind, Djem5 will be fine against these DTs. And dsaqwe is going to clean up this pylon here. DT is going to go to work on this pylon here. And I might actually... No, it's going to very nearly supply block Djem5. And dsaqwe has realized that Djem5 doesn't have any observers yet, and he's going to force Djem5 to relinquish his map control. And dsaqwe and Djem5 both building their 3rd bases. It's pretty even timings. I think dsaqwe is slightly ahead right now. High Templars coming out. Observers are being produced right now for Djem5. Actually not yet, but they will be soon. And again, he's moving his army out, but he doesn't have any observers yet. He doesn't have the supply to make observers either. And drop coming in here. A very red HP Reaver. It's probably not going to do all too much right now. Shuttle is very badly injured. He moves into the main base. Please no. Everything dies. Well, no, yeah, shuttle dies too. That was not efficient by dsaqwe right there. A few Dragoons blocking the 3rd base here. As the army of Djem5 is moving out to once again try and get some map control. But he's still waiting for that observer to get rid of the pesky DTs though. Seems like dsaqwe is not really comfortable harassing with his DTs. He doesn't know if his opponent has an observer or not. It is a replay, but please do not message me in-game. Thank you. You can always put stuff in the chat and I'll probably see it. So, dsaqwe killed another pylon by the sounds of it. I think he got this pylon over here. And yeah, both players pretty much settling down, going for a macro game, and this is where we're gonna see all the Archon Zealot compositions really come into play, with some High Templars as well, and some Goons. The classic PvP endgame compositions are coming up right now. So 001 against 000. Upgrades on the way though. Is +2 underway? No, it's not. So we're going to be equal in upgrades now. And 4th base being placed for Djem5. A few more Goons and Zealots trying to filter up there. Not sure there's a reason for that, but dsaqwe wondering the same thing. Oh, actually, here, there's the shuttle. There we go. That's what I missed. With 2 High Templars in the shuttle. If he gets a good storm off, that would be big. But right now he's just looking to escape. I'm not sure he's going to be able to escape there. And the shuttle dies. I think there's a probe here that died. So we have 13 Zealots, 18 Dragoons, 3 Dark Templars, 2 Archons, and 4 High Templars for dsaqwe. 11 Zealots, 25 Dragoons, 2 Dark Templars, 3 Archons, and 3 Observers, as well as 4 High Templars for Djem5. So he doesn't have any High Templars with his army right now. Here we go, the big engagement could be happening right now. Storm goes down, doesn't hit all that much though. The spread of Djem5 is really good. More storms going down. Dragoons being hit a lot by these storms though. Very big storms by dsaqwe. This is going to be able to turn the tide. He's moving into Dragoons right now. Archons killing Archons. And it looks like Djem5 just has a little bit too much right now. The army of dsaqwe is melting, but actually both armies are melting at pretty much the same speed right now. Looks like it's going to be pretty much a tie, with the reinforcements of either player easily being able enough to destroy the remnants, but dsaqwe is going to take the minor win here. And yeah, the game is pretty much tied. That's the fourth phase of dsaqwe coming up right now. It's down to 38 probes against the 45 Djem5, so I'll put Djem5 slightly ahead in this game. So yeah, I am actually, for the people tuning in later, I am solo casting this game as well as had Bulgarian internet problems. But he will be joining us again next game. So a small contingent of Zealot, Archon, Dragoon moving in. Try and take care of these Zealots. And they will be successful in that. Actually, he's missing one probe here on the geyser. Which would explain why it's... Oh wow. Oh, of course he took a hit later, never mind. So, a few Zealots out here. As well as a Dark Templar. Both players just trying to get a little map control. And yeah. This is the build-up phase. Not much is happening. So I'm going to be... I'm going to cheat a little bit and go to speed up to ×2 until something happens. Both players just currently macroing up. It seems like Djem5 has a little bit of a macro advantage. And here we go, moving up through the ramp. The Archon tries to get away, but this thing might get targeted down by Dragoons. No, Dragoons are not targeting the Archon. Archon will survive for now. And Zealous and the Archons are moving into the fourth base of dsaqwe here. And they're going to take it out. Not much dsaqwe can do. Sending in his reinforcements, trying to defend it, but he's trying to move up a ramp that's already being taken by Djem5. Everything's going down, and this is very bad for dsaqwe. Oh, this one hero there looks staring off all the units of Djem5. Look at this hero. Oh, no, okay. He is mortal as well. Sorry guys, I lied. I lied, I'm sorry. So Djem5 is going to go back now. He's going to continue to use his macro advantage right now. And Storm! Drop this down, kill 7 probes. And a few more, 10 probes go down. Very nice time there by dsaqwe. High Templar just gonna chill here in the bottom, but no, it's gonna pick it back up, but it's not gonna be able to do anything anymore as its energy is very low. 2 Dragoons setting ready to intercept the shuttle. And Djem5 is moving back into the center. Going to see if they can do something here. dsaqwe moving out, trying to get some position, but decides it's better to back off right now. He still has this one Reaver right now. This Reaver has been a complete coward. It's been in the natural for the entire game. Djem5 moving back. Action going in a bit of a lull again. But this is really just a game of numbers right now. dsaqwe is on 3 base, his opponent Djem5 is on 4. And that means that when both players have pretty much the same composition, there's only really one player that can really come out on top unless something happens like this. Attack is coming in here with the Zealous. Archon's moving in as well. Archon needs to target the probe so he can move up the ramp. Right now, the arm's being intercepted by Djem5. Djem5 attacking with some great, very large forces of Archon Zealot. A good storm goes down by dsaqwe, but not enough. Behind Templar that stormed and gave his life for one of the IRs, I guess. I'm not sure how that's going, but dsaqwe is going to target on the Nexus and equalize the basic score. We're going to lose a lot of army to make it happen. This goes down. Target down a few more cannons. No, it's just going to try and back off, but meantime, Djem5 doesn't really care for this army. Actually, he's going to leave this one continue. I'm not sure it's enough to really get the army up. It looks like dsaqwe's going to trade a bit more efficiently than I originally thought. They're going to be able to clean up the rest eventually. But yeah, that was one of the moves that dsaqwe needed to get back into this game. But yeah, Djem5 actually stopped mining his main base a bit early. And this base is under attack. The cannon's being targeted down before they complete. And yeah, but they're not going to be able to do too much. Djem5 is going to reconsolidate in the center of the map, and it's going to go for an attack on the fourth base right now, trying to take it out. And the Archon doesn't get himself. Now doing some damage, but here we go. A big attack into the natural, but oh my god, some hallucinations going down here. And Djem5 hallucinated Archon, taking a bunch of the damage of the cannons and the dragoons who were not realizing these are hallucinations. And there just might be too much here for Djem5 to handle for dsaqwe. Natural is in real danger of going down. Archon's trying to get to the cannons, but then they forget that they're not real. At least some of them are. And now he's trying to move up ramp. dsaqwe abandoning his natural, sending all his pros back to mine for the main geyser. But he's not going to be able to save them because everything that dsaqwe likes and holds dear is being ransacked right now by the forces of Djem5. Getting into the gateways, being able to cap unit production, and usually when that happens, it's pretty much light out for the opponent. A few zealots vainly trying to prevent dsaqwe from prevent Djem5 from winning here, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's just too many forces here. Probes being pulled right now. He's desperately saving these last few units, trying to hold fast for the Purple Kingdom. But it's going to be very tough here. He's going to have to hold for this attack, but he's down to a single mining base against the three of Djem5, and it's going to try to hold on a little bit longer. The three musketeers trying to move in, but that's a little bit too optimistic. Going to have to move back, but now there are six musketeers, and they might be a little bit more successful. The Greens trying to micro back, trying to yeah, really trade cost efficiently, but there's just too much stuff, and eventually more stuff beats less stuff, even if you micro your heart out. I'm moving into the gateway lines, and there we go. GG is called. Djem5 will win the first game after a 27-minute game that started with a 9-10 gate.